At first, I thought I was dreaming. I couldn't believe it. I was overwhelmed, in shock, in a state of panic. I was too overwhelmed and anxious and quivery. I could feel like my whole body was shaking, but I wasn't shaking on the outside. I was shaking on the inside. Continuously refusing to sit down, another car stopped. She got out of her car, seeing my state, and asked me to stop and sit down and drink some water. She seemed overly concerned about me falling over. As I continued to refuse to sit down, as I waited for the cops arrived to get our statements. At this point, I was already terrified of getting behind the wheel again because of knowing the possibility of something could happen again. And hearing the cops saying stuff was scaring me even more. Within our panic, we emptied the car, taking valuables out of the car and putting it into another car. In the midst of the chaos, everything seemed to get done. The lack of support scared me the most. Then even to this day, cars that cut us off or even stop at a stop sign terrify me. They seem like they're coming straight into us. As I see this, I picture the accident happening all over again. I see myself in that exact moment all over again. Anytime a car gets near us or does something that seems remotely dangerous, I get a very panicked, overwhelmed, and constantly getting flashbacks. In these situations, I feel like throwing up. I'm shaking, I'm losing control, and I can't stop even if I wanted to. They're going to run into us. I can't walk down the street without freaking out if a car is driving close to me. I try to stay calm, but not voicing my fears and the panics, so I don't startle the other driver. But inside my head and my body are going crazy. Part of this fear of saying what's going on in my head is it scares me that I may cause another accident by startling the driver. The flashbacks when I'm in a situation near or in cars are uncontrollable. I try to think of something else to deter my thinking, but I can't. They take over. I panic and feel nauseated. I don't want this fear. I feel like something I can't control. Like I need to be able to drive in my future, and not being able to drive is ruining my abilities with what I can and cannot do. For some reason, whenever I get into a car or attempt to sit in a driver's side, all these memories and flashbacks and fears take over. The fear is so overwhelming that I can't even control it. The idea of driving terrifies me. My aunts and uncles and even parents say that I need to start in the parking lot, but the fear of doing that terrifies me. They're like, it's like falling off a horse. You need to get back on. But that idea just gives me chills and nauseated feeling, let alone going onto a major road. I can't look at cars that drive by or tow trucks that have been in a car accident or driving by a scene of an accident. Automatically gives me flashbacks. I feel like I'm reliving the accident again. Flashbacks don't seem to go away, even when I'm in a situation where I'm not around cars. Not often, but still is frequent occurrence. I can be in my room doing homework or something and not even thinking about the accident, and I have flashbacks. The first couple of months, the dreams were constant, like nightmares, constantly. Me either reliving another accident or in the same accident and reliving what had happened, scaring me even more from the idea of driving. I still have these nightmares, but not as frequent and as much as they were in the beginning. They continue as I'm exposed to TV shows with accidents or crashes. All I see is it happening all over again, getting this chilling, nauseated, and sick feeling